spot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Matt, what's it like to get your first goal at home?
I think it's my second goal at home, but sorry to correct you.
I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
No, it was exciting. It's I've been scoring some on the road, and it's always nice to get goal in front of the home fans.
Considering the spot this team is in right now, with Derek out of the lineup and Christian with his injury as well, it's like a crucial need right now to have somebody emerge, and it seems like you've sort of fit that role pretty nicely.
Yeah, we got a lot of good players on our team, and whatever roles we gotta fill, we're gonna do it. And I think if for myself, I get the opportunity on a second line there, I really gotta just work hard, play my game, and try to contribute.
In this run that the team's put together, you've seemed to emerge as well. Have you found a certain confidence in playing with the lines and maybe just adjusting to the speed at which these guys are really trying to play right now?
Yeah, I think I've got 19 or some games under my belt, and first few games you're kind of feeling it out, and it's a fast game up here. But I'm playing with a lot of great players, and everyone's working real hard, so it helps on my part when everyone else works as hard as they do.
Talk about the play of the line as a whole.
Yeah, it's I've had a chance to play on a few different lines the past few games, and it's great. Whatever line you play on, everyone's ready to play, and give them their all every night because all these guys want to make playoffs, and we're just trying to make a push.
How exciting is that right now that you're in the middle of this playoff race and you get called up from AHL now or on the second line?
Yeah, it's awesome. You always watch the playoff push on TV and playoffs, and it's the most exciting time of the year. And luckily enough, I was called up at the right time, and we got a bit hot here. So I'm just gonna keep on going game by game, doing everything I can to contribute and try to earn my spot up here.
Yeah, it was it was kind of a lucky play. I think the replay their team actually put it in. I just brought it to the net. A little bit of luck behind it.
But getting more chances there in the third and really limiting their chances. Talk about kind of how the momentum swung there in the third.
It was a tough game tonight. First two periods, there wasn't much room out there. We had to create all our chances. Guys stuck with it, stuck with the game plan for 60 minutes, and it ended up working.
You guys seem to be really good on the forecheck tonight. Was that a point of emphasis?
For sure. I think that's one of the big reasons why we're winning on the road. We get the forecheck established. We get lots of turnovers. We haven't really had that game at home very much, and I think tonight was the first time it was really evident.
Can you talk about Matt Calvert's emergence and his significant contributions here of late?
Yeah, he's been great. He's a player that plays with a lot of energy, and he's got tons of skill. You can't say enough about him. He's like a little spark plug, and happy to have him.
Considering Broussard out, Christian struggling with injury, it's like it's a necessity at this point, right?
Yeah, it's tough. Those guys are almost irreplaceable. It's tough to lose guys like that, but saying that gives other guys a chance to step up. Calvy's been playing great on that line, but other guys around the team are getting chances. Murray, McKenzie to step in there and play well.
How much fun are you having right now? You won all these games here in a row, getting back into the playoff race. How fun is it right now?
It's great. This is what we play for. This is for these games to mean this much. But the job isn't done yet. We still got a lot of work to do. We still got some ground to make up, and we got to keep this play up.
What's it like to get a win? In a third period that was one of the best that there's ever been here, probably in 10 years.
Ever.
You
just threw never out there.
Well, what is it? 4 goals in the third against it.
Well, you know what? Obviously, that whole game had sort of that playoff atmosphere to it. The first two periods, kind of slugfest. The teams kind of not giving up much, and knew it was going to be tight, and knew they weren't going to give us an awful lot. But we probably had a little bit of a margin in the first. They got a little bit more of the opportunities in the second. But we hung with it. We just kept doing what we were doing, and obviously, power play goals got a good bounce there, but just kind of stuck with our game plan, and we brought that road game that we were playing. We had talked about bringing that home here, and we did a lot of those things that we've been doing of recent on the road.
Is that as good a period as you played all year, that third period?
I want to say no. There's been, it was a very good period. I wouldn't say that, but against a real good hockey club. But we've been doing that. We've been having a lot of those. So I'm just going to burst your bubble there by saying it wasn't the best. But no, we know what it was. It was a real strong period. It really was. Everybody stepped up, and everybody knew it was on the line being a 0-0 going into the third. And I put 120 minutes together, and over the 2 points was big, and we did a lot of good things.
Well, I'll add fuel to your fire. I think you guys are now 11-4-2 when the game's tied after 2 periods. Have you guys become pretty comfortable in that environment right there when the game, like you said, you're going to the 3rd period, you know you need a big period?
I think it's like the other side, too, where we're down a couple, that we're not getting rattled and hanging our heads, and vice versa. If we're up by a couple, it's about playing the same way. And yeah, I mean, in tie games, you have opportunities at home here. That's obviously you got to take advantage of that when you got to go and win the 3rd period. And I just our confidence as a group. I've talked about it often here for the last month and a half. No matter what the circumstances are or who the opponent is, we just feel that if we play our game, our chances are real good.
If you get the first goal, you're up 1-0. How big was getting that a little bit of a fluky goal, the Calvert goal, to make it 2-0 right there?
Yeah, no, that's huge. It certainly gets them, deflates them a little bit, and for us, it certainly energized the building. If you go into a 1-goal, take that in the last 3 or 4 minutes, things get dicey, but certainly scoring that second one, and then even getting the third one really took the wind out of their sails. And but like I said, against a really tough defensive team, we did a great job of creating opportunities.